Hi, well, you wouldn't believe it. Look what's behind me. It's a boat. Not any boat, it's my boat. I'm surprised it's still here, to be honest with you, but let's go inside. Well, I've had a quick check around, everything's fine. I'm just clearing the bilge now. Obviously there's a little bit in there, not too much actually, and I flicked the old Webasto on, get myself a nice tank of hot water, have a nice hot shower and a cold beer, and done one or two other checks. Batteries are all at 100%, so really not looking too bad at all, and it's good to be back.
I'd made sure to grease the stern gland before I left, and what water there is reassuringly clean and free from oil and diesel.
Well, it was good to get back last night, and I did a few sort of checks on the boat to make sure everything was okay, running the bilge and that, but there's one little job that I did leave for myself when I went away, because the water was rather cold, and that is that I've got to get the weed hatch up and get my centre line untangled from it. So before I go anywhere, that's the first job. Well, the weed hatch did used to be fairly accessible until I built a cupboard over it.
I untightened the securing bolt that keeps the lid of the weed hatch pressed firmly down, and removed the bar that it sits in. The weed hatch itself comes off with a tug. There's a rubber seal around the edges.
Now for the fun bit.
Canal water is usually cold, but it's not as bad as it was a few weeks ago. I wait a moment for the water to settle so I can see what I'm doing.
Bread knife, the boater's weapon of choice when it comes to untangling ropes on the prop shaft.
I can only apologise for the amount of pants on display here. It's the cut of modern trousers, nothing to do with my midriff. And anyway, as you can see, I have something far more pressing on my mind. Well, that's the first bit.
Bit more.
It just keeps on coming.
I think that's the last of it, hopefully. That's free now. All it remains to do is make sure the hatch is done back up properly, otherwise it'll let a lot of water in quickly. Never cruise with your weed hatch open. That feels like it's seated really well. But I'll check it later. That should be tight enough. Job's a good one. Well, it's been a while since this old girl's been started up, so let's see what happens. The usual lengthy wait for the glow plugs. First time.
I revved the engine with the propping gauge both forward and reversed while checking for any leaks. I do believe it's business as usual, so join me for the next episode when I'll be having a bit of a cruise.